to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Call till you spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Yeah, what's going on? Hello, and welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Wednesday. Here we go. It is a World Record Wednesday. Jaybird's got a pizza hoodie on here. Very nice.
What's he got planned for us today?
Don't know.
Lot of failings.
Yeah.
So just like last week.
But I'm trying to make my failings quicker. Have you noticed that? They're shorter.
They go quick, yeah. They
We
go real
appreciate
fast.
that.
Go real fast. Yeah, I think today's, if you do the world record, should be done in 20 seconds.
You're right.
Yeah. So that's going to be real quick. It is the fastest time to eat a banana without your hands, Virginia.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like it. This is kind of sexy.
Oh, it's going to be very
It's
sexy.
warning, this might become a little sexy.
I'm going to take some notes.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I'm sure you'll be all up in my grill with the camera.
oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you'll get that between just before 8 a.m. this morning. So that's going to be going down. If you want to see what's going on, you can dial us up right now on KVJ TV. Just go to YouTube, look for the KVJ Show. Works on your flat screens, works on your mobile devices. We are here also on the WRMF app. You can listen globally to us right now.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
I know you're kind of fascinated, Jay Bird, like I am, with that Elizabeth Holmes.
I am.
The chick that created that whole, I can test your blood with one little finger prick and figure out everything wrong with you. And then,
HBO did a great documentary on her.
okay, well, now they're going to be doing a movie on her, and Jennifer Lawrence is going to play Elizabeth Holmes in the movie Bad Blood.
Yeah, that's good casting. It's not bad.
Yeah.
She could do that.
She'll do a good job.
And I'm pretty sure that Elizabeth Holmes, she talked like this on purpose.
She did. Her voice wasn't really that low.
And every now and then, Kevin, she'd slip up and talk in her regular voice, but I think I have one or two pieces of audio of her slipping up.
That's so crazy.
She did it because it gets attention.
Really?
Oh, Kevin, you would love this documentary.
Okay.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, I just know the basis of the story. It was a woman that had a scam. She said you could tell all these things, the biometrics about people's blood, and she got this whole company. It was overvalued, and it was all basically a lie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't able to do any of the things that she promised she could, even after she got like CVS to buy into it and like put it in all their stores.
That's kind of my question. Who are the dummies buying into this?
She also always wore the same outfit every single time.
Yep, like Steve Jobs.
It's such a good story.
big
She tricked him with that Steve Jobs outfit and that ballsy voice.
You could, and
Okay.
maybe the glasses.
She had a thing then. She had an act.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie Spears, who, is Britney's father, is now saying that Britney's new team is trying to ruin his reputation. Oh,
Okay.
wah. He says he wants to tie up loose ends. People have gone on record and said that no, he doesn't. He wants to try to milk this conservatorship and still get more money until he can no longer get any more money.
Yeah.
He says he's been cooperative in handing over documents, but Britney's team had said no, he has not been cooperative. He has destroyed some evidence, and there are still many boxes of documents that we need that we haven't seen yet. So her team is continuing to badmouth him. He claims he's a victim in all of this.
Okay.
It's hilarious. And finally here, if you want to go see Adele in Vegas, you're going to need to be both fully vaccinated and show a proof of a negative COVID test. According to Ticketmaster, that Adele Vegas residency will require both the full vaccination, both shots, and then the negative test within 48 hours to go see Adele. You ain't giving Adele COVID. Not today.
No,
She ain't getting it from you. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are
what you're thinking about.
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
Well, I'm trying to learn a new skill set, and that's why I do love me some YouTube. That's how I learned how to make cheese enchiladas.
Oh, okay.
Just pull it up, how to make or how to do, and you got somebody up there trying to help you out there. It's really good for if you're trying to learn an instrument.
Anything you want to do in life, in building, in repair, in learning, anything. There's a YouTube video that will walk you through it.
Well, there's some really crappy stuff out there, but there is some really awesome stuff out there.
My dad took his car dashboard apart with the help of a YouTube video and fixed something that Toyota wanted them to pay like $800 for.
Wow.
He fixed it for $3.
Yeah, I was going to take piano lessons. It were $50 for 30 minutes, and I decided to go the YouTube route, not paying a cent. Way worth it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. You can do so much stuff, so that's why I turned to YouTube to learn how to do a new skill set, and it is not going well. I'm trying to learn how to braid my own hair.
Oh, yeah, your
Willie
own hair.
Nelson style.
Yeah.
I love me some Willie Nelson braids. I get that 98% of our audience hates my hair. I don't really care. I'm on my own little journey right now.
This is your quest. This is
Willie
your life.
hair don't care.
Yeah, I get that most people don't get it. I understand that, but it's not going well. If anyone's got any helpful hints how to make this easier, but this kind of leads into my next question. We have our holiday party tonight, Kev.
Oh,
We
yeah.
do,
Yeah.
yes.
And I would like my hair braided. Virginia, will you come over early and braid these hair? We'll have a braid party.
I want to. Here's the problem. Rocco is sick. He's been out of school all week. He didn't go to his music lesson yesterday. I don't know if he's going to school this morning. He's a game time decision. He's got one of those little things at his school that he doesn't want to miss today. So it's an important day. But he's got these allergies, and so he's coughing, and you can't send a kid to school coughing during COVID. I know he doesn't have COVID, but he's coughing. So if he doesn't go to his music lesson, I can be at your house and braid your hair.
Even if you're late, it takes you 5 minutes to braid my hair anyway.
You're right.
So
I'm a fast braider.
if we'll talk. It's just not going well. If anyone's got any helpful hints.
Well, I'm all about us going to the Christmas party together because there's strength in numbers. I had to go by myself last year because you guys went early and I couldn't get there till late. And I just kind of walked in and I just kind of stood there like, meh.
You're the wife of the party. You should have went in there and.
I'm not the life of a party. During the week, I can't
my
drink.
goodness.
I had to drive.
I got to be sober. I mean,
I had to
what
drive.
a terrible sounding party.
I'm over here trying to have a braid pregame party. I'm trying to have some fun.
Let's
Yeah.
braid you up. Let's Uber it. Let's have a good time. Let's change the course
Mama.
because I did it wrong last year.
Yeah, I'm ready to get turned. I'm ready to have fun.
Yeah,
Let's do
okay.
it.
Ready to go.
Yeah, we'll have our braid party.
I love it. I got to teach you, too. I feel like I could teach you to at least get it looking halfway decent by yourself.
Here's what I've learned on this hair journey. There's a lot of women who do not know how to braid hair at all. They're braids, it's a talent. It's a skill set.
Here's what we do today. We make a YouTube video. Bam, full circle.
Okay. So you're teaching me how to braid.
Yeah.
All right.
How to braid your own hair. We make a YouTube video. It gets 20 views.
I cannot believe it gets that many.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if we got 20 views.
It's a highball.
All right. I'm excited for this Wednesday.
Okay. Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Well, on my mind today, I have such guilt. I have been eating so bad since
Oh, yeah?
even before Thanksgiving. I don't know what's the matter with me. I go on these runs where I'm just like rah, 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 consuming. I've got such good leftovers in my fridge, and as long as I have good stuff in my fridge, I cannot start eating better. I have to finish the crappy, delicious, but high calorie, high fat, high sugar foods because I don't want to waste the food.
It sounds like somebody wants to do a little Flapjack Wednesday.
Flapjack.
Okay, let's get into it.
No, I cannot have flapjacks. I mean, I have like leftovers that my girlfriend gave me, like a pie from the Breakers. I've got a Breakers key lime pie in my fridge.
Go slow.
Every night I cut myself a piece.
Oh, yeah.
So good, but I can't start eating better till I finish this damn pie.
I get it. Finish the game.
But I don't want to finish this pie or I'm going to go up 2 dress sizes.
You're not quitter.
Yeah.
Complete the game, complete the circle, finish the pie.
I'm over here just twisted.
Flapjack Wednesday.
I got flapjack in my ear over here.
Seriously, we should have a pancake party. It's the holidays, dude.
We'll roll into the Christmas party all bloated.
Let's roll up.
It is that time of year. I mean, if you ever were going to be kind of, fat, it's kind of the time to do it.
Fat
Yeah.
Kevin, welcome to the dance. He's 110% right
I know,
right now.
I know.
I'll get a pass.
I just,
Let's eat like the fat pigs we are. Let's have some fun.
Birds in.
I am so weird.
braids and foods.
Oh, man, it's great.
Yeah, he's all ready to go. What do you think about this? They say that your face will soon be your boarding pass.
Ooh, I love it.
Researchers have found that facial recognition is at least 99.5% accurate, and it seems like this is the way things are going. In November, Delta Airlines launched a new digital identity program for TSA, and the pre-check members at the airport in Atlanta, and I know a lot of people coming out of South Florida fly through Atlanta, you'll be able to start opting in using facial recognition to do everything from checking a bag to clearing security and boarding their domestic flight.
This is good for you, Kevin, because I've been on 2 different flights with you where you left your boarding pass in the bar.
Yeah,
I know.
Kevin
Right.
does that
Yeah.
all the time, and then we get to the gate to get on the plane, and everybody's got a nice buzz, and Kevin's like, "Oh crap, where's that little stupid piece of paper?"
Oh yeah, and in the time I got high in Portland with, and I left my boarding pass in the little plastic thing you put your shoes in, and I'm spinning. I'm like, I'm never gonna find my gate. Yeah, I had to get home, and I'm just like, I was standing there in this fog. I'm like, why won't this go away?
If your face was your boarding pass, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just heard in the distance, Kevin Ralston.
Come
Kevin
back.
Ralston.
Come back.
Kevin Ralston. I'm like, why is someone saying my name? Why is someone saying my name? Because the paranoia is already kicking in, and it was somebody holding my boarding pass.
That's the worst feeling. I've lost a boarding pass before too, and someone found it, but it was a whole to do.
Yeah.
it sucks.
Oh, it's
man.
always a to-do.
It's a panic feeling if you've ever
can't
misplaced
find
it.
it.
so rough.
Yeah.
They put them now on your phone, but that's still kind of chaotic too.
Yeah, I know. That's why, to me, I like it. The less things, because you think about what a juggling act it is, trying to go through TSA.
Yes.
You're trying to take off a belt, shoes, maybe deal with the kid. You got your phone, you got all these things in this, and you got a boarding pass.
In Nashville, the
License.
TSA, he was yelling at people. He's like, "Don't take your shoes off. You don't have to take your shoes off anymore."
Yeah.
Because all these people out of habit were just taking their shoes
Right,
off.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess now you don't have to take your shoes off in Nashville?
Yeah, it's weird, and it seems like it changes every time I go through someplace. In fact, the last time I flew, it was like, yeah, go on ahead. I'm like, wait, you don't need my phone and all that stuff? And I thought they were punking me. I thought I was going to walk through the thing. It was going to go, wah, 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 and somebody's going to tackle me. And I'm like, are you sure?
Take you in a back room, give you a cavity search?
Yeah, the last time I flew a couple months ago, I zipped right through. Didn't have anything. I don't think I'm privileged. I don't think I have anything special. They just went and sent me right through. No shoes off, nothing.
The last couple times I flew too, it wasn't that bad. I don't remember. I don't think it was.
Keep this in mind. When I flew this past weekend, my Delta flight was serving alcohol, and they now serve sparkling champagne, like sparkling
okay.
wine.
Yeah.
My Southwest flight was not serving alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Southwest
different
was.
for each. Okay.
I think the airlines are making their own choices. Delta,
People are more squirrely on Southwest. I'm sorry. I've just seen the stories, and a lot of them come out of Southwest.
Southwest, Spirit, Frontier, y'all shouldn't serve alcohol.
Yeah.
That's weird though that you don't know what. Will a company change per flight, or if the company has one set of rules, they'll do that?
I looked in the seatback compartment on Southwest because I couldn't believe it. I was on the plane, and they always have the list of drinks
Yeah.
in the seatback thing, and you can look and see what you want to drink. And I kept flipping it back and then fourth, and then back, and then fourth. Like, where's the list of alcohol? What's going on here?
no.
It was just sodas and BS,
Oh, man.
juices. Who the hell wants a
man.
juice?
I feel like, too, if you order more than 2 drinks on a plane, they're going to look at you with an eye going, you better keep it together.
Not on Delta.
That's awesome.
They were happy to serve it up. And they had sparkling wine, which they've never had. I was so happy.
That's a good day, huh?
This is the reason I fly Delta.
Sparkling
Okay.
wine, doesn't that sound so fancy?
It does.
I don't want wine, I want sparkling wine.
Yeah.
It better shimmer.
Virginia for you.
It's time to gain some knowledge. You learn more here than you would in college. We're the smartest radio station. We are the leaders in education. Is it truth? Is it lies? Kevin's the host. He's got beady eyes. Fact or fiction?
Okay. Here we go. Time for a little knowledge about eggnog for you.
Ugh, I do not like eggnog.
Yeah, you got out of that yesterday because you didn't lose Do It B. Virginia and Denny's had to bong eggnog yesterday.
Because Suits came out like gangbusters. He was unbeatable.
He was really good. Yeah, for whatever reason, I know eggnog's sweet and I should like it, but for whatever reason, it's too thick, gross looking, and it cools down too quick.
What?
It cools down too quick. It gets warm and thick too easily. Eggnog. I didn't
Okay.
stutter.
Okay.
I like it with a little fireball in it, Kev.
you do?
Fire nog.
Fire and og. Of course you do. You like to put a little alcohol content in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You got to make it count, right?
Gotta make this life livable.
Okay. Livable. Okay, so what do you know about the eggnog here? Got some fact or fiction for you. First one, Virginia. Fact or fiction. You don't need to worry about using raw eggs in eggnog because the alcohol will kill all the germs. What do you think? Is that fact or is that fiction, Virginia?
Feels like fiction. I feel like salmonellas are stronger than booze. I'm not confident, but I'm going fiction.
Gonna go fiction. You are correct. Yeah. The FDA says that will not work, and you run the risk of getting salmonella. All right, Jay Bird, let's see what you know about eggnog. Fact or fiction? Early eggnog was served hot. Fact or
Nope.
fiction?
That is a straight up lie. Fiction.
Straight up lie. Nope, that's fact.
See, I've always battled eggnog.
Yeah. Yeah, they say like cider, hottie toddies, and other holiday drinks, it was often heated, the eggnog.
I had a hot toddy when I was in Nashville in Bowling Green. Did you know it had tea in it? I didn't know hot toddies had tea.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah?
Kevin was getting ready. You're getting ready to say something. I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
But in turn, I interrupted you.
I know we sound like we're drinking hot toddies, but I swear we're not, Kevin.
No, it's the end of the year. It's a lot.
Okay, it's a lot. All right, we'll leave it at that. What do you think, Virginia? Fact or fiction? Eggs are added to eggnog because their high protein makes your body feel the alcohol faster. Could that be fact? Could that be fiction?
That's fiction.
You're going to say that is fiction. You are correct, Virginia. You're just cleaning up today.
I love eggnog too.
Yeah, they just put in the eggs to give it the thick, frothy texture.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's there. Okay, Jay Bird, fact or fiction? A drink only needs to contain 1% egg yolks to legally be called eggnog. Fact or fiction?
Seems like real low on the yolk. Doesn't seem right to me.
Okay.
But, yeah, okay. Fact.
Gonna go fact.
Yeah, I'll go fact.
Gonna go fact.
He forgot the question. You did. Admit it.
I didn't know. Fiction.
You just need to buzz that whole mess. That was just.
We can't prove that we're not drunk because I know it sounds like we are, but
Yeah,
I swear we're not.
I'll be in a cup. Test me.
it's a fact.
Actually, don't.
He rescinded his
Yeah.
offer to pee in a
Never
cup.
forget that. Fact or fiction, Virginia? 2 cups of eggnog without alcohol has as many calories as a Big Mac. Is that fact or fiction?
I think that's a fact.
That is a sad fact. Yeah.
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 It drinks like a Big Mac.
2 cups also has as much fat and cholesterol as a Big Mac.
Wow.
Yeah.
They make a light eggnog too. I don't know if you've noticed. If you go in the grocer's cooler,
Okay.
you'll see a light eggnog in there too, and that one is just as yummy, but like not as thick.
Ooh, a light eggnog sounds great.
Not for everyone, obviously.
Okay. How about this one? Fact or fiction? A cup of eggnog has as much sugar as a can of Coke. Bird, fact or fiction? What do you think?
Yeah, eggnog's got more, so that's going to be a fiction.
Okay, gonna be a fiction, you say?
Yes.
Okay, you are correct.
Okay.
But for the wrong reason.
You went the other way.
Yeah. Most brands of eggnog have no sugar. So, yeah, just kind of the opposite, but still the end result is
Look, we're right? Yeah,
That's it.
okay.
How can it have no sugar? It's so sweet.
I know, that's what's weird to me.
It tastes like liquefied ice cream.
Okay.
That's odd.
I know.
And another just a bonus question here, Virginia, fact or fiction, about some delicious holiday treats. Fact or fiction, the average fruitcake has the same density as mahogany wood.
Density. Fruitcake's disgusting. It does look very dense.
Okay.
I feel like you could make a table out of it. I'm going fact.
Virginia, you're on fire today.
Wow.
What an impressive round you just had.
Oh, how cool would that be if you made a table out of a fruitcake?
I hate fruitcake. I don't understand how anybody who did not live through the Depression, how anyone can like that disgusting, not delicious cake. Oh,
Okay.
I hate fruitcake.
Okay. That's the end goal right there. Jaybird wants you to know. And finally, Jaybird, what do you think? Fact or fiction? Candy canes are cane shaped so that they can be hung from Christmas trees.
It seems obvious. Mm-hmm. Fiction.
Seems obvious, so you're
Yeah.
going fiction?
Yep, it's a trick. Fiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it seems obvious it's a trick. Did Jaybird detect the trick correctly? He did.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, they were bent to look like shepherd's staves for a church pageant.
Oh.
Yeah, like the nativity story.
Get it.
Learning.
There you go. That's what it's all about.
Shepherds followed the star. Frankincense, gold, and myrrh.
You're showing off right now because you know I know none of that.
Okay.
How pissed are you, though, if you get myrrh? Ugh, give me the gold.
Well, again, it proves to be trick talk more than TikTok. You never know what you can believe when you go to TikTok, and they have all these hacks that are on there. In fact, yesterday, you might remember if you're a Starbucks iced coffee drinker that this was going to be a great hack for you. On TikTok, somebody was sharing a hack where if you ordered an iced drink from Starbucks with the ice on the side, without the ice in the original cup, you supposedly end up with enough for 3 drinks. But then we got this comment from Sarah from the WRMF app, and she said, so your Starbucks no ice hack won't really work. The sides of the cup have lines to indicate where we pour the milk to. For instance, a venti iced latte has 3 shots of espresso and then milk to the top line, then ice. If you order ice on the side or no ice, we either keep it at the top line and hand it to you half filled, or we just pour milk to the top of the cup, which dilutes the coffee. You can buy extra shots to then even it out.
Huh.
So
I noticed there's a lot of different opinions in that establishment. We get an email with one opinion, very strong, and then the next day someone else who works in the same corporation counters that.
Yeah.
Happened a few times, I've noticed.
okay.
Just saying.
I did see a couple other comments yesterday where people were saying that hack won't work. So we did get a couple other baristas that were sounding off saying, yeah, that TikTok hack ain't going to work.
Wait, the KVJ show got bad information?
Well, you got it from TikTok. That's who I'm throwing my shade at. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't know what you really trust on TikTok. That's why I call it Trick Talk half the time. And they sell you all these hacks, and you go, traipsing into a Starbucks. You'd be like, I'll take my ice on the side, thinking that you're all clever. And then all of a sudden, you're the one who gets screwed all because of TikTok.
As soon as I see a doctor on TikTok, hi, I'm a doctor, and I want next.
Doc Talk?
I don't even. I'm like, it's not real. I don't
Yeah.
believe you.
Yeah.
Doctor trickery.
Yeah, that's just kind of it. This social media stuff. I know we'd had this in Master Debater as a topic. Social media, does it make the world a better or worse place? And you can debate it, and it's how you use it. But unfortunately, there's just a lot of things you would think after, as long as social media has been around now, that they would be able to relegate it better. It shouldn't be as toxic and as nasty and as full of lies and deceit and terrible things as it is. And you can look at everything on a ratio. how good is social media compared to how bad it is? And what would you put that ratio at right now? Is it 40% good, 60% bad? Where is it for you? And I guess it's how you use it as to what your opinion might be.
That's a great point. I think a lot of people, most people, use it the wrong way because we're obsessed with it. It creeps in our psyche, social media.
Yeah.
It does. I personally think it does more damage than good. I get hate emails now of people going, "We get it, Bird. You hate social media. Shut up, you dinosaur." But I really do. I just think that we don't have enough understanding about it because it's so new.
Well,
and it's so rampant.
And there are just so many pitfalls that we keep finding out about as they are putting these big tech companies on the stand to answer questions as to why they're polluting the minds of Americans. And there's a watchdog group that's now saying that Instagram is pushing drug-related content to teen accounts.
Dang.
The group created 7 different fake teen accounts, and it found that Instagram's algorithms help the fake minors aged 13 to 17 connect with drug dealers claiming to sell MDMA, and fentanyl.
Oh, boy. That is scary.
If you're doing shady activities, the internet helps you.
Yeah. It
Social
really does.
media helps
And
you.
that's what they're saying. Even if a kid goes on there with the best of intentions and is not purposely trying to seek out and step into things they shouldn't, the app and the social media platform itself will take them down that path.
Wow.
And that is the big argument. And so, yeah, Instagram, Meta, who is now, I guess, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, is trying to answer a lot of questions, as there's a lot of parental control groups saying that you really need to limit the amount of time that your kid is spending on any social media platform. And they also want to stop people from tagging people under the age of 16 if those people do not follow them, which those are the kind of parameters that it feels like our social media needs to try to make social media a safer place.
Well, I just don't know if it is healthy overall to get so much feedback and so much information as a human. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to get that stuff, but when you are on social media and you're glued to it, you're getting so much feedback and information. I don't know if the spirit's supposed to have all that.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's healthy.
Not sure you're wrong, Jaybird. Not sure you're wrong. Got a couple comments came in about that supposed TikTok Starbucks hack for asking for the ice on the side in your coffee, that you get 3 times the amount of beverage. That one barista had sent us a message, said, nah, that's not true. We got lines on the cup that tells us how much liquid to put in there. And we have a bartender that basically backed that up and said, yeah, I've had people that will do that. They'll ask for stuff on the side and thinking that I'm going to fill their cup all the way up. But every drink has proper measurements to make it taste the same way every time. So obviously there's some bartenders that might hook it up if you tip well, but that dude who gives me a quarter, I know who you are, and you're not getting extra beverage. So
A quarter.
yeah, so it's not just the coffee game, but somebody also commented, said, I've gotten iced coffee from Dunkin' with no ice, and it's been pretty dang full and not diluted. Dunkin' is better than Starbucks.
Dang.
Wow.
In your face.
Whoa.
I'm Jay Bird. I run on Duncan.
Wow.
Plug, plug.
Okay.
Plug,
All
plug.
right.
It's more affordable, too.
To go back to that point with that's the person that gave the quarter as a tip.
Yeah.
Would you rather just not have a tip at all than to get a quarter? Is that is that doubly insulting?
Money is money, but for the person that gives the tip, you don't realize that you're actually giving them an insult, not something that they want. So
A quarter's an insult.
Yeah, you need to understand how to tip and how much to tip, because it can either make somebody feel good or make them feel bad about you. And it's worth putting in the extra time and effort and the money to make sure that whoever is serving you is like, oh, I really like that person. That was nice of them.
It's almost as if they forget. You go, oh, maybe they just forgot. If they throw you a quarter, you go, damn, they threw me a quarter?
Some people don't know. Some people do know and are still cheap. So you don't know what you got.
And
you
they're
don't know
proud
what you
of
got.
it, too.
Yeah. Yeah, they just feel like they are winning by doing that. And you're not. You're not taking from the big guy. You're taking from the little person that's trying to make you enjoy your day out, whatever you're doing. Now, this is something that actually could be beneficial. Interesting stuff. That Life 360 app, Virginia talks about it all the time. It's how she tracks her kids everywhere.
I love it.
And it's got an interesting feature. You're saying that your daughter was able to find out one of her friends got into a car accident because the Life 360 app told her.
Yeah, it's crazy. So she's on my network, and I've got one little network of me, Magnolia, Rocco. But then she's got other networks with other friends of hers, little friend groups.
Okay.
And she's got this one kid on her network, and her Life 360 went off the other night, and she looked down on it, and it said that her little friend had been in a crash. It said, severe braking incident and possible crash detected.
Wow.
And so she called him. Sure enough, he said some old blue-haired lady ran him off the road and he was in a ditch.
Oh, dang.
And the cops were on the way and the EMS had been called. He thought he broke his arm.
Oh, wow.
It's like a whole dramatic thing, but Life 360 alerted her that it had happened.
Huh.
I
Okay.
love that.
Yeah, it's good to have that kind of awareness because at that time, if something does happen, you're probably not in the place where you can necessarily send out a call or a text. So to have somebody else alerted of it, it is good.
Homie broke his arm.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to text with a broken arm.
Do you know who else loves the Life 360? Stalkers.
Stalkers are actually getting the Apple AirTags.
I just saw this story.
That's what I'm hearing stalkers are doing.
What are they doing?
So these Apple AirTags, they're pretty affordable. They're like $25 at the Apple store.
Oh, is it like the Tile that's a tracker?
It's better than the Tile.
Okay.
It's so completely accurate. And they're putting them in people's cars or in their trunk or taping it underneath your car.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's how they're tracking cars they want to steal or people they want to rob.
It seems
Oh,
as if
geez.
these scammers and burglars, as you say, they are out in public watching people and then kind of tracking and following them now. That's what they're doing.
It's horrifying.
It's horrible.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day. The follow home
yeah.
burglaries. Yeah.
It is real.
That's why, honestly, you don't ever buy anything fancy. You drive a crappy car and you live in a crappy house.
Amen.
And you should look gross.
That's right.
No one wants to abduct somebody who's gross.
Nobody's falling home the gross and the broke down. You're right.
He's disgusting. I don't want to touch him.
You know
Yeah.
what? It's not a bad strategy.
It's the only way to go through life. The only way to go through life. Got a couple comments here about those different tracking apps and the Life 360 you were talking about. Somebody said, my son's a cop, and Life 360 gives me reassurance that he got home safely at the end of the shift.
Oh, that's good.
That way I don't call or sit on edge the entire time.
That is beautiful.
And somebody else said, yeah, that Apple Watch has a fall detector in it. My uncle fell on his bike and the Apple Watch popped a notice up asking if he was okay. And he had about 3 seconds to respond, which he couldn't do. And so the Apple Watch called 911 and notified them of his location and then called his emergency contact and notified her of his location.
Wow.
How crazy is all that kind of stuff?
There you go. The watch just paid for itself tenfold.
It did. And
He couldn't even get to the watch, and it did all that for him?
yeah. How about that? There's a lot of benefits unless you fall out of bed with your mistress.
Yes.
No
Then-
trick sex with the mistress.
Yes, then that emergency contact that shows up, yeah, that could get pretty nasty. But if you're using it right and living right, it should be a good benefit for you. I got a celebrity birthday for Nicki Minaj. She's turning 39 years old today. Happy birthday to Nicki. Also, happy 11th birthday to Coco. Mucho besos y abrazos. Mommy, Daddy, Leah, Chicky, Luna, and Libby. Happy birthday there. Got a beautiful photo up there.
Oh, what a cutie.
Also, a big happy 15th birthday to our daughter, Serenity RC. That is from Mom, Dad, Nathan, and Cooper sending that in. And you got a photo there. Wait a minute. Serenity RC. It looks like, is that a photo of her on some kind of performance show? Looks like a very high-end type of network
Wow, yeah.
program.
It looks like America's Got Talent or
It
something.
does. Okay. All right. Apparently very talented KVJ Nation having a birthday. Also, happy birthday to Sweetest Caroline. Only 2 weeks until we'll be tearing it up in Cincinnati. Love you lots. Lily sent that in. Also, happy birthday to Marcy from Boynton Beach. Angelica had sent that in. Got a birthday, want a shout out, let us know about it. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Dude, you gotta know better than this. You know, if you say something like this, people are gonna get all riled up. Maybe that's what he was going for. I don't know. That's why it's a little digital drama here for you today. Cooper has got some strong opinions towards plus-size people working out the gym.
You're right. Cooper knows what he's doing there. You know, if you're going to go after that topic and be such a douche about it, people are going to yell at you.
There's several topics you all know that will get people riled up and will cause a fight. Some people just love it. And cue the drama. I'll play the role of Cooper here today. We'll have Virginia playing the role of Trish. Bird, you can be Maya in this thread. And Denny's, you'll be Larry.
Any notes for us on, like, Trish? What's she about? What's she like in life?
Well, she's very upset.
She's offended.
Yeah, so you want to have an air of I'm very offended
Okay.
on this. And so, yeah, how dare you kind of attitude.
I mean, I'm reading Cooper's first line. He's a complete douche.
No.
Yeah, he is.
So it was cast properly.
That's right. I will be that guy. Right?
It's cold.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Just threw a haymaker at me.
It's jokes.
Gotta watch out.
It's a rough room.
Okay, here we go. This is Cooper. I will be that guy. If you don't know how to use the gym equipment, then get out of the way and shut the hell up. I can't stand all these fatties who have no idea what they're doing at the gym. You don't belong here.
Stop being so insensitive and demeaning towards plus-size people. You always make comments. Cooper, just stop. Stop the hate.
Oh, you wanted me to stop being so insensitive. How about this? Stop being so fat, Larry.
Oh.
Just stop. Can you stop being so damn fat? Look, I'll stop giving my opinion when you stop shoveling cake in your mouth. How about that?
Hey.
Totally offensive post, Cooper. How would your employer feel about your opinion towards the plus-size community? Take it down. Maybe I won't send your boss screenshots.
I screenshot them too, Trish. Men like Cooper make us all look bad. Let's cancel his ass.
Oh, Larry,
Yeah.
Larry. I could give 2 Fs if you report to my employer. I work for myself. You know what? Suck it, Larry. Not only are you fatties, but you're also a bunch of snowflakes, too. Lighten up, Buttercup.
I agree with Cooper. People who don't know how to use the gym equipment are the worst. I actually have abs, unlike most people. So get off the equipment. Hashtag fatties stay home.
Damn, Maya, you're a jerk. Just as unlikable as Cooper. You both suffer from hashtag skinny privilege. You are disgusting.
Full confession, I'm Cooper's roommate. He took my phone without me knowing and started commenting as me. Those are Cooper's words, not mine. Unlike him, I support the plus-size community.
Oh, Cooper.
Cooper's a psycho.
Yeah, that's so he knew what he was doing. That is diabolical, huh? Getting somebody's phone and then putting up an offensive thread like that, and people are thinking it's you, and then you're commenting.
Do you leave your roommate if they grab your phone and poses as you?
I think our time together is coming to an end.
It sounds like it's wrapping up. That's probably the final. So if you've ever had a bad roommate breakup, there's usually that one last
Yep.
incident
Yep.
that kind of does it.
They don't end well.
No.
No, they do
They tend not to.
They usually end with threats and tears, at least in my life.
Yeah.
Got another person getting all emotional here on social media. It's Gloria, and she's so sick of dating dogs. So she's venting off, and her friends are like coming to her emotional rescue. Then all of a sudden, a poet emerges and tries to save the day. Virginia, you can play the role of Gloria, tired of dating the dogs. I'll be Brenda. We can have Bird playing Joe, and Denny's, you'll be Naomi.
Got it.
I am not dating anymore. Guys are only interested in getting laid. Romance is dead. Okay, that is all. Hashtag so over men.
Tell me about it, girl. All the men I talk to end up being creeps.
Yes.
We need to go out for some drinks and just bash men together. Hashtag so over men.
I'm just so sick. I've dated musicians, influencers, models. I need a guy who is real. I'm over all these phony guys, okay?
Oh, you girls are totally hitting me in the feels with your comments. I'm going through the same thing.
Yes, girl.
Thanks for making me feel like I'm not alone. Hashtag
Yes.
so over men.
So over, man.
You ladies need to give a poet a chance. We understand human emotions better than your average man. I have an audio book coming out in March called Joetry. My name's Joey.
Poetry.
Y'all ladies should check it out.
My mother told me that writers and poets starve to death. Thank you, Joe, but next.
Out in the distance, ooh, who do I see? 3 beautiful angels, Brenda, Gloria, and Naomi.
Okay.
Like a seed to the tree and honey to a bee.
Yeah.
Oh, the beauty I see now consumes me. Hashtag Joetry.
Poetry.
Wow. That was cringe
Poetry.
AF. You're not being serious, right? Thanks for the laugh, dude. Whoa, Joe is a real douche.
Feeling stupid. The comments sting. Now I wish I never said a thing.
Poetry.
Someone stop him.
Stop him now. I want to check out Joetry, though.
Oh, man. People are entertaining. Thank you for sending those our way. If you ever see a very interesting thread, screenshot it. Send it to us via email. Many different ways you can get it to us, but our email address is mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. World Record Wednesday. Bird sees how hard it is to go after some of these world records that are out there, easy to execute. This one is just a banana, and you can see how well you can do getting the world record. It's the fastest time to unpeel and eat a banana with no hands. Now, this girl named Leah was able to do it in just 20.3 seconds.
She's a beast. She's not human. She has so many records. She's really good.
Yeah,
she has a lot of records.
Yeah, I saw she's going after like the most almonds and things like that. So she is able to pile down. And she's, again, a very slender, attractive girl that is able to just execute all these world records. Can Bird finally get on the books and get his first by beating her mark of 20.33 seconds to unpeel and eat a banana with no hands?
Our first on record. We have a couple unofficial that we don't ever really talk about too often, but we do have 2 unofficial.
Okay. Yes.
We do.
There's been so many failures. You got to give him a couple of the
you're right.
accomplishments.
Well, they took a toll.
Absolutely.
They took a toll mentally.
We know.
Yeah.
Some of them you definitely lost a step.
I did. I agree. That's why I want credit for them.
Change a man.
Okay, so it looked like even she was kind of working it out as she sat down to break the world record itself, trying to figure out how to approach the banana. And she has an accent, so she called it banana.
Oh, banana. She sounds like a minion. Banana.
So, Jaybird, what do you think here? You've got the banana so that the curved end is facing away from you. The stem is pointing at you. Is that how you're going to go after and attack it?
I'm going after the stem. I'm going to rip and grip.
Okay.
And then I'm going to rip, grip, suck and sip is really what I'm going to do.
Okay. Rip, grip, suck, and sip.
I don't like that tag line.
Okay.
Grip. I'm just going to rip and grip this baby.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to take you to some gay clubs. This would be fun to watch live.
What she did was she took the banana and she shook it, and it took down, you know how there's almost panels on a banana? You peel them one panel at a time. It opened up a big old panel, and then she ate the banana flat like that. So that was how she was able to do it. And it was amazing to see her do it in just 20.3 seconds.
I'm going to try to copy her technique. I'm going to try my best.
Okay.
But so what's KVJ respectable?
Not knocking your front tooth out again.
I know. I know.
That's
but
key.
Look,
That is key.
We've talked about this. We got to be sensitive that your bum tooth up front. We got to be gentle.
Honestly, my dentist did such a great job. I feel very secure to go straight up full gorilla.
Now, typically when we do this, it is, halfway there. So since hers is a time thing, I will say if she did it in 20.3 seconds, if Jaybird can do it in 40, it is KVJ respectable. 40 seconds is KVJ respectable. We know what the world record is. Virginia, are you going over or under 40 seconds?
I'm sorry, Bird.
It's not the first time you've publicly tried to humiliate me.
Won't be the last.
Stick around and see what I got planned for the 8 o'clock hour. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to be over.
Suits, What do you think? Oh,
It's not looking good. That's why you gotta love a sweet Denny's.
I think the peel is going to be a bit of a challenge.
It is. It is.
I think she might have gotten lucky with how hers unfolded. And Denny's, he thinks 10 seconds is all it's going to take. 10
Wow.
seconds.
That's my dog.
He said, you're going to break the world record. You're going to have this thing done in 10 seconds.
Shock the world.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Get ready. It is time for World Record Wednesday.
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Jacked up.
Is that guy British?
Yeah,
I feel like we got a British artist to sing our theme song. It makes it more legit.
It's Ty Dobbins. Cy Dobbins' brother.
They could be a low-budget boy band.
That's a very inside KVJ joke. I apologize if you're new to the program.
Okay, here we go. Fastest time to unpeel and eat a banana with no hands is 20.3 seconds for the world record mark. Jaybird has got his mouth on the banana. He's ready. On your mark. Get set and go. Okay. He's got the panel
Okay,
down.
he's
He
got
was able
one
to tear through
panel.
it. Now all he has to do is just eat this banana. He is doing great at only 8 seconds in.
What?
Bird is wolfing down the banana. This could be his best chance ever to break a world record. He's eating the banana. He's at 15 seconds. Still under the mark. He's at 17 seconds. He's gobbling it up. He's at 20. The banana is out. He's at 24 seconds. He's got the banana coming off the counter. He's got just one little bit left. He's got it done and open and bam. 31 seconds for Jaybird. 31 seconds. Believe it or not, that would have actually beaten the old world record that she beat at 20.3 seconds. This may be your greatest attempt of all time. That would have, if we would have done this a while ago, you would be a world record holder officially.
Oh, man.
We had it on camera and everything.
As long as I'm in that arena.
Wow.
As long as I'm in that world.
You got that one panel down really fast.
Wow.
The one thing she did was she was able to eat the banana itself faster. I think you got the panel down faster than she did. And I'm like, holy crap, he might actually do this.
You know what happened? I hit my tooth on the table, and it set me back about 2.5 seconds.
Man.
I hit it good, and the baby's still going strong.
Wow, 31:21, your official time. The world record, 20.3 seconds. Only 11 seconds off a world record mark.
Shoots, make sure you get this on KVJ TV.
Impressive physical feat you just saw there if you were watching.
What
Yeah.
a man.
Yep.
You've never been more attractive.
I feel sexy. I don't know. It's great. It was a great day.
It was a great day. Boy, that's impressive. The one who always sets the bar high when it comes to eating challenges, Joey Chestnut. He was in the St. Elmo Shrimp Cocktail Eating Championship in Indianapolis. He always gets the big cherry events, doesn't he?
He does.
He ate 17 pounds of cocktail shrimp in 8 minutes.
Wow.
17 pounds of cocktail shrimp in 8 minutes. The second place finisher did it about 3 pounds.
Oh, it's not even close.
He beat them by 14 pounds.
The man is a legend.
I mean, he is in a, when you say a league of their own, that is a league of their own when you crush the second place competitor by that much. Here is a Guinness World Record that is maybe the most boring I've ever heard. They just set the Guinness World Record for the longest chain of paper snowflakes.
There is a ton of boring ass world records
my
out there.
gosh, wow.
They're boring just to even read and research.
I won't want to be too hard on these kids from Canada. They made it.
They're kids. They're silly kids.
So, guess in Canada, it's what you do for fun.
Yes.
It was 1,300 feet long. So if you want to go after yeah, right. Like, all right, Canada? Cool. All right. There you go. All right. So, Bird, that's so impressive, man.
Thank you.
I'm
It feels
telling
good.
you.
Thank
You got to feel great today. Got to feel great today.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ Show.
That sucks. That sucks. That stinks.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the
KVJ Show.
Kevin is like a cloud. When he disappears, it becomes a beautiful day. Don't take this the wrong way, McBoring, but you have miles to go before you reach mediocre. Wow, McBoring?
Virginia has the face of a vulture and the voice to match it. With all the Botox she does, I thought she'd look younger, but she just looks like a very alert prune.
Oh, man.
Jason is such a desperate attention whore. All he does is talk about food and then complains about his weight like an annoying bitch. It's time for Jason to give up his microphone for someone with talent.
They see your banana thing? That was impressive.
I thought of Denny's today, and it reminded me to take out the trash. He's the hemorrhoid of the KVJ show and should be removed immediately. Worry less about weed and more about your eyebrows, you Muppet-looking bitch.
That sucks. That look like a Muppet?
Muppet-looking.
Oh,
I
man.
think you have great brows.
You look great, kid. You
We
look great.
need to do the affirmation song. Yes.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I just saw some of the clips this morning on TV, but it looked really cool. Did anybody watch the live different strokes that they had, and they also did Facts of Life last night? And they had
Yes,
some
I did.
huge names acting in it, from Jennifer Aniston to Kevin Hart.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg made a guest appearance, and they had a funny little crack about why he always smells like weed. Yeah, but they redid the scripts from the late 70s of an actual show. It was just kind of a live performance. They had Norman Lear on there, who was responsible for both shows, and he dropped an F-bomb on live TV.
He did?
Yes, he did.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Yeah, he's like over 90 years old.
If you're over 90, you're allowed to curse.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah, it was some amazing stuff. Here's a little bit of the Different Strokes live from last night.
Hey, Willis, come on, man. Let's set this stuff up.
Hey, what are you guys about to do? Vernon's helping me with my class project. Vernon takes pictures for the school paper up in Harlem.
Yeah, that's right. And a picture from Vernon is worth 1,000 words.
Well, I've seen those pictures, Vernon, and the first word that comes to mind is blurry. Arnold, take your little A out of here. Hey, Vernon and Willis, I told you, this is my room, too. See, that's the problem. I got no quiet, I got no privacy, I got nowhere to go to think my deep thoughts. What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, baby.
Todd Bridges is the only surviving member of the Different Strokes cast. Isn't that crazy to think about?
I know.
Yeah, Virginia from our Sad Facts department.
They're all dead. They're all dead, Kevin.
I was just getting ready to tell a good Different Strokes memory.
Drummond, Arnold.
We wanted to bring a dark cloud in here.
All right,
Good luck with that.
Thank you for that.
Side note, Blair looks amazing.
Yeah.
See her from the Facts of Life?
I saw the Different Strokes stuff.
Blair looks exactly the same as she
Really?
looked back during
Wow.
the Facts of Life days. I
Okay.
couldn't believe it.
Good for her.
I'm waiting for something depressing to be followed up by. Blair looks amazing, but
But, yes. She lost her family in a horrific car accident.
Ooh, that's juicy.
She looks good, but she's so sad.
Blair looks great. Natalie died last. Like what?
And another thing on TV last night is Denny's had referenced the People's Choice Awards went on. And the really cool moment was The Rock giving his People's Champion Award to a Make-A-Wish recipient.
Guys, this is Shushan. Say hello. This is a total surprise. I met her earlier. I told her how inspired I was by her story. She is a survivor. She has fought literally for her life. She has inspired her family, her friends. Now, you guys here, now the world that is watching, thank you so much for this. And I just want to tell you that, Muhammad Ali, one of my favorite quotes that he says is, "The service to others is the rent you pay for the room you have here on earth."
Okay.
You represent everything that it means to be a people's champion, so this is for you.
First, thank you for this. I didn't expect this at all. Yeah, thank you so much. To you and to Make-A-Wish.
He is the People's Champion.
That's amazing.
That's why you win awards like that, because you do stuff like that.
Rocky,
Yeah.
Rocky, Rocky. That's what they said.
Oh, that's what they say?
Yeah, they chant his name.
Rocky?
Yeah, they chant that.
Okay, all right. Is this a makeup or is this a breakup? Would you stay in this relationship? Ever got that question? Send us an email. We'll give you a ruling on it. This email says, makeup or breakup, my boyfriend is cheap and gross.
Dump him. Say no more.
Yeah, say no more. Get rid of him. The email says, my boyfriend and I have a thing when we go to concerts and movies where I will go to our seats while he gets the refreshments. Well, last weekend we went to the movies, and a few days later, one of my girlfriends FaceTimes me and asked me if I was at the movies over the weekend. I said, yeah, I was. She said, well, I saw your boyfriend at the movie theater. He was near the concession stand, and I saw him dig 2 cups and a popcorn tub out of the trash. Then he went up to the concession stand and had them filled up.
What?
He then proceeded into the theater, and I didn't follow him. She said that she couldn't believe it and said that she would have called me there if I weren't in a movie. I was stunned. When I asked my boyfriend about it, he tried telling me that my girlfriend was lying. But why would she lie about this? Now I'm thinking back to all the events that we've been to where he brought food to me. Was it all out of the trash can? Here I thought he was just being a gentleman. But if my girlfriend is right, he is the cheapest man I've ever been with. We've been together for almost a year, and the relationship has been great for the most part. I don't even know if I have the truth, but do I have enough to break up with him?
Oh, my gosh. So there are so many video surveillance cameras now everywhere in these theaters, but especially by the concession stands where they take the money. You need to contact the theater and explain the situation and see if they'll show you the tapes, because you kind of need to see this with your own eyes. Like, it's a he said, she said at this point. You want to believe your friend, but you also want to believe your man.
Because you go, who would lie about that? But then you say, man, I've met some weird
psychos
liars that they lie about the oddest, strangest things, and it comes to light that they were lying.
Totally.
So it is a he said, she said thing, and you do need proof.
You need proof. You need to see it with your own eyes, and you'll be able to pinpoint, because you know when you went to the movie.
Yeah.
Like within a 30-minute window. It'll be a quick sitting down to watch the videotape.
Why is it believable that he's the one that is lying? Why isn't she the one that's lying? You know what I mean?
You'll be able to. One of them's lying, and you'll either be able to see him making a purchase or see him digging in the trash. And if he was digging in the trash and serving you cups and receptacles from the trash can,
done.
he's done.
He's done.
Oh yeah, well, and then then he's lying about it too. It's over after that.
He's done with the finishing throat punch.
But does a movie theater entertain this idea? Hey guys, here's the situation. My boyfriend.
If they're #BeCool, they do. And if you need our help, we'll help you. We'll call the theater for you and speak to the manager and tell him, look, this is very important.
I can see a movie theater going, we're not playing this game. There's nobody missing. There's no death here.
I would not take no for an answer, because this is so important that you know what kind of man you're with.
The thing that makes it suspect to me about her friend, why wouldn't her friend get a video of him doing this? I mean, people whip out their phones in a heartbeat for anything to get video of it.
True.
Why wouldn't she do that? I mean, she comes to you with no proof when she easily could have taken a photo or a video of him doing this, and then there would be no questions. You would know for sure, and this would be an easy breakup if you're like, dude, that is so gross and cheap.
My only counter on that is, sometimes, because it's happened to me, something so ridiculous is happening in front of me, and I'm caught up in the moment. I would forget to grab the phone, and then by the time you grab the phone, the moment is over.
And sometimes I have a purse. My phone's in my purse. And sometimes I will leave my purse with the person holding the seats, and I'll go get snacks holding nothing but my credit card.
I've missed many weird moments because I was just caught up in the weirdness of it.
Well, the thing about this is, one, he now knows that if he is doing it, he knows that the game is up. And
that's why you got to go backwards.
Yeah, you don't trust him. So, I mean, if we're talking about, does she today break up with her boyfriend because of this? You, one, don't know that it's true. You know the remedy to get out of it. And you said everything's been pretty good except for just this thing. Is he showing how he is cheap in other ways? Is he gross in other ways?
Yeah, I mean, I am immediately needing the name and the location of the theater, because this is the only way for you to find out. You've got to look at the tape.
If he doesn't do anything else wrong in your relationship, that's why the friend would be suspect. All of a sudden, this guy that I'm caring about is now diving in dumpsters, getting me gross ass popcorn.
Yeah.
I don't know, Virginia. We need more details.
We will go with you to the theater if you want to pursue this, because I would like to play this out on social media.
I just think it's somebody where that's probably his spot is up. I think he knows now, okay, I can't. If he was doing it, I'm sure he knows now that if he wants to stay with his girlfriend, he can't do this any longer. That old trick, and he's like, hey, this is my hack. I go to the movie theater and I find old cups in a tub and I get a refill and I save all that money.
You've been had.
Repulsive.
You've been had, Sonny boy.
In the days of COVID, how dare you?
Yeah.
But again, we need the facts here. We have a classic case of he said, she said.
We need to see the video, and that will tell us.
I've just seen people lie for less than that.
He's right.
It's just an odd thing, man.
Some people are weird. This girl may want you guys to break up.
Yes.
Yeah, true. But
she may want your man.
Once you've been catfished one time in your life, you just know that there are people out there that want to see the world burn and just stir trouble up.
But it's so preposterous. I mean, Melissa was saying, how would she even think to make that up? That's so just random.
I'm telling you.
People can be diabolical. Nothing will be. It's a he said, she said. There's no way you'll ever get a conclusion without looking at the tape.
Look, and I'm not saying this cat's not doing that. He could be.
Yeah. Some people are saying have him show you any receipt he might have if he used a credit card, to prove that he actually did purchase the popcorn and beverages and didn't drag it out of the trash. He may say, I paid with cash. I didn't save the receipt. So, it's not foolproof, but maybe you could at least approach that and ask, and maybe he can vindicate himself.
If I really dove deep into this kind of investigation and this was my mate, I would be looking at everything. Did they pay cash for that? They're paying debit all the time, but so they're paying cash just for the popcorn.
It's going to be in her head. Yeah. She's going to be really looking at everything he does. It could be cheap or gross.
You could hack into his online banking and check out what he purchased on that day at that time.
A snack hack.
And then if you can't find popcorn and drinks, then you have to go to the theater and see the tape.
What sucks about this little situation is either your best friend or your boyfriend is lying to you.
Yeah,
One of them's playing this odd, weird game with you.
Yeah.
You're smack dab in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And you could have eaten random's popcorn. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's pretty disgusting.
From the trash.
This email, Makeup or Breakup, says he won't delete his ex's nudes. Says I was showing a friend some photos that were on my boyfriend's phone when I hit the albums option in the upper left-hand corner, and we both quickly noticed an album with some nude photos. After my friend left, I asked my boyfriend about the photos of this naked girl, and he said it was an ex from a few years ago, and it was no big deal. He said his albums are a log of his life, and she was a part of it for a while. He says memories are memories, no matter the situation or attire. I said it actually was a big deal and that he needed to delete it. He refused, and now I'm not sure if I need to dump him. Okay, is this a makeup or a breakup? He's got nudes of his ex on his phone that he keeps there, and he refuses to delete them.
I mean, he's so stupid for not putting them in a hidden file somewhere.
I don't think he feels like he needs to hide anything. He's saying this is a documentation of my life.
Some girls are going to have issue with it, though. I mean,
the way I look at this kind of stuff is if you're in a relationship with somebody, I don't care. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be bummed out. You still have naked pictures of your ex. They're just going to be bummed out.
Right.
And why do you want your mate to feel bummed out?
Right.
Take them and hide them somewhere in the cloud under some other different title.
Yeah.
It's kind of just don't celebrate all that stuff. I mean, I don't know.
I think you might say they're just too front and center.
Yeah, I wouldn't like the feeling of going, oh man, my girlfriend is bummed out about that. I'd be bummed out if I saw my ex's. No one wants to see that.
And he doesn't put you first. Be careful being in a relationship with somebody that won't put you first.
Was she snooping?
She was on his phone and she hit the albums thing and she saw, whoa, hey, look at that album with a naked girl in it. And then she kind of went in. She's like, who's this naked chick?
I think it was innocent at first.
Also against snooping. I don't know. It's all.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kev. Everyone's annoying me.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't feel like he needed to hide anything. He wasn't trying to hide it. He's like, yeah, I got it. So what?
Well, the double down of the douche attitude doesn't help.
Okay, what about this makeup or breakup email? It says, you would think she was dating her brother. Says, I was heading to my girlfriend's apartment for dinner last night. She told me the door would be open and just to come on in as she was watching a movie. And when I walked in, she's under a blanket laying down with her brother and he was spooning her. They just laid there after I walked in. and I guess didn't think it was weird, but I do. He's a good-looking dude and is only about a year older than her. Plus, he's only her half-brother. And this isn't the first time I've seen them doing things that would kind of make you think that maybe they were actually a couple if you didn't know. She always sits on his lap and will quick kiss him on the lips. I've even heard her tell her girlfriends how hung he is. Ooh.
She's only her half-brother, the bottom half.
Wow. The whole thing makes my skin crawl, and my friends have definitely noticed and always give me a hard time about how my girlfriend is cheating on me with her brother. They say, are you sure they're actually half siblings? They really look nothing alike either. Would this affect you enough to end a relationship?
Well, first of all, your half brother is still full on.
It is.
I mean, look,
there's genetic material that you share.
I have a brother and sister like that, and I've never looked at them. They're my brother and sister.
Right.
And it would be weird if me and Tina were cuddling and spooning.
Spooning?
But do I think they're
lapping it up all the time and kissing on the lips?
I don't think they're sleeping with each other, but it's gonna weird people out.
And he is getting tired of being teased by his friends.
That I get. Yeah.
It might just be too weird for you.
Yeah, I don't think they're sleeping with each other, but I also think it might be too weird for you.
And if it's too weird for you, it's okay to say that.
It is. It really is. She's spooning her brother. They're kissing each other on the lips. You don't jive that way. Mm-hmm. You know, you guys just don't line up.
Okay.
And all your friends are going to continue to mock you and ride you about
that's
this.
That's the cherry and the syrup on the sundae. The old weird sundae.
Yeah.
It's the mocking.
And I got a quick makeup or breakup here from somebody who wants to remain anonymous. We get our feedback on this. They've been married for 32 years, and they just found out that their wife cheated on them.
When?
When I found out she lied and denied it. It sounds like it's recent. And after I showed her the camera footage on the Ring doorbell, she finally said that she cheated on me. We have 3 children and 4 grandchildren and family members that would be devastated if we split up. But when I said that we should go to marriage counseling, she refused. She says that I should just get over it. Is it time for divorce?
Yeah. If she cheated and you're suggesting counseling and she said she won't go to counseling, get your stuff, pack up your self-respect, and hit the road.
Oh, if you cheated, I could give a crap about a counselor at that point.
She cheated on you, and she knows she's in the wrong, but she doesn't want to go to the counselor because they're going to call her out on her bad behavior. I'm sorry. Don't stay in a marriage for all your other family members. It sounds like your children are grown if they're having their own kids.
I'd rather have my parents be separated than it being all that dysfunction.
Yeah. Well, your mom's cheating on your dad. You want him to just stick around and take it like a bitch?
No, I wouldn't.
The justification is on your side. Not that you want to get into the nitty-gritty details of why you split up with your kids or grandkids or anything like that, but you can hold your head up high and know that, you're
30-something years.
It hurts?
Mom, what is going on?
It is crazy. We keep hearing those stories about people who have been married for 30 or 40 years all of a sudden divorcing. Like, what?
They come to.
Like, you made it 30 or 40 years and now?
They snap out
like,
of
all
it.
of a sudden now
That's
is when you divorce? It's kind of crazy, huh?
What have I done?
Yeah. All right, time for another battle of the generations. Our Gen Z is in the lead. Millennials are in second. And then Gen X is in third place. Gen Z sitting out today. It's Millennial versus Gen X, so somebody's going to get a point on Gen Z. Who will it be? We have got Arlene on here from Miramar. She is our Millennial. It's going to be partnering up with Denny's. Hello, Arlene.
Hi there.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. And the very excitable Denny's is going to be your partner here today.
What's up?
Hi, Denny's.
How's it going?
Okay.
Wow, you guys have a electric connection right
Yes.
They really are. They're just off the charts. And then over here we have George from, is this Coconut Grove? It just says Coconut.
I was talking to Bird when I wrote that.
Oh, okay.
Coconut Creek.
He lives in a coconut under the sea?
He does.
Okay. Your Coconut Creek, George?
Correct.
Okay.
George, I'm a Coconut Creek freak.
Okay. All right, Bird is going to be your partner here today in the Battle of the Generations. Now, I've got trivia questions that are maybe going to be somewhat out of your generational zone. So we'll see how well you just know about pop culture trivia. We'll start with Arlene and the millennials here. First question for you, Arlene. This electronic robotic hamster and owl-looking toy sold 40 million units in the first 3 years of its release.
Furby?
The Furby is correct.
Yeah.
That's a 2-pointer right
Kind
there.
of a creepy toy, no?
It is.
Furbies
It was odd looking,
are
yeah.
still making lists.
They are.
My niece was saying she wants a Furby, and she's like 13. I was like, really?
Huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Still a thing, huh?
Furbies.
It's creepy when their eye sticks and the other one's blinking.
It's creepy when it's 2 o'clock in the morning and all of a sudden they go off and no one else is up.
Magnolia wanted a Furby back when she was like 6. So
Yeah.
Furbies are killing it.
Stand the test of time.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with Gen X, see if they can keep up here. If George can answer it by himself, he gets 2 points. If Bird's got to help him, you get 1. You got 3 seconds to answer this question. George, what fictional town does SpongeBob SquarePants live in?
Connecticut?
Okay, all right. It's a good guess. Bird, do you happen to know the answer to that to save a point?
Spoonsville?
Virginia made a reference to SpongeBob earlier.
Am I close?
Bikini Bottom.
Oh.
You love Bikini Bottoms.
I do.
Okay, all right. So there we go.
That's embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
That's a tough one if you don't
It
want
was
it.
so public, Denny.
You should quit. Radio.
All right, back
Okay,
to
Virginia.
back to our millennials here, and Arlene. Your next question here in the Battle of the Generations. What is Jack Nicholson's famous line from the movie The Shining?
No, I don't know.
Is it, here's Johnny?
Here's Johnny. Yeah.
Nailed it.
One of my favorite movies.
Okay, Denny saves a point for the millennials.
Good movie.
It is.
Okay, let's see if Gen X can start to claw their way back in. All right. Next question for you, George. Fill in the blank. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood blank. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood blank. What is the word we need?
I take a wild guess here. Says blood.
Half-Blood blood?
Half-blood doesn't seem right, but I'm not a Potterhead.
Yeah, that was not it. Bird, any guess here to save a point?
Go tampon.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood what?
I feel like it's stone.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Stone? No, it's Half-Blood Prince.
Is there a stone in one of them?
Sorcerer's Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone, yeah.
And you're stoned.
Okay, that
Yes.
was.
I know your friend Denny's a
I'm always
stone.
stoned at least one of those.
Okay. We had some throwback sitcoms on TV just last night, so let's see how our millennial handles this. Arlene, your question, the Battle of the Generations. What 80s television series starred actor Kirk Cameron?
Family Matters? I know that's wrong.
Okay, no Denny's. Can you save a point here?
God, the Kirk Cameron one. Is it Who's the Boss?
Oh, my Denny.
How embarrassing.
Show me that smile again.
Show me that smile.
Don't waste another minute on your crying.
It's Growing Pains.
Growing Pains.
Growing Pains.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, George, you got to get some action on this. You're going to need to answer this one by yourself to stay in the game here in the Battle of the Generations. Your question, George, UPN merged with which network to form the CW? UPN merged with which network to form the CW?
PBS?
What'd you say?
PBS?
PBS. Okay, that is incorrect. Bird.
All I it's on Channel 4. That's all I remember being on. That's all I got. Channel 4.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not a network.
I know. I didn't know the answer. I'm doing comedy.
CBS.
Okay, yeah, no, that is incorrect. The answer is the WB.
Ah.
It's the Warner
WB,
Brothers.
oh, that's
They had the
right.
dancing frog, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, the WB.
I think we did stuff with them, I think.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we used to
They
do a lot
failed.
of giveaways.
Yeah.
They went under after they collabed
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah, they did with us to stay alive, and we failed them.
My bad, WB.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right, looks like the millennials are going to get another win here today. Just one behind Gen Z now. Congratulations, Arlene and George. Thanks for playing along, bud.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay, you too.
Gosh, my partner sounded so defeated, didn't he?
Aw.
It was another tough round for the
What, for the old
Gen
dogs.
X. Yeah, old
We're
dogs.
used to hearing that tone from your partners.
All right, take a break, you know? Take a break. Take a day off.
Evil knows no vacation days.
She's really wound up here.
Oh,
Really
thank
wound up.
God. It's the end of the year. We got to put her on ice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Hate to do the story without Jaybird in here, because I know you're not going to care about it, Virginia.
What's he doing? Is he at the snack machine again?
I'm not sure. It's about aliens, though, and Jaybird's big theory that they exist underwater. There is an employee for the Colorado Parks and Wildlife Service that made a recording of what was going on under this frozen lake, and it spawned all these alien conspiracies.
Ooh.
According to a prolific UFO and alien expert who analyzed the audio on his website, he said white sphere UFOs have been recorded and eyewitnessed by thousands of residents of Colorado over the last few years, and he said that these signals point to there being an alien base down below the lake, which amplifies the sound below due to it being frozen. It actually serves as an amplifier, and that's why you're hearing that.
What's crazy is that there's so many of these types of stories that you don't know about, where there's odd, bizarre things going on in certain parts of the world, and it just doesn't get that much coverage.
Yeah.
In their area, they've known about this forever. We're just hearing about this.
So,
there's
yeah.
a lot of stories like this.
That's some interesting stuff. If they actually have these noises or making noises, what else would be making the noise?
I'd like to hear the audio. Do they release audio, or do you have to sign up to their website?
Yeah, you can get it for only $99.99.
Yeah, that's what.
Damn it.
If that's the case, I'm a little suspect.
Right now. Yeah, it's I think this is something. This might be it. It's very faint.
Now, is that the equipment, or is that the sound they're talking about?
They say this is the sound that they got from under the lake. This is what they believe to be the aliens making the noise.
Do they sound like 1950s zap guns?
They're playing Galaga.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
very dated.
It's an alien arcade under a frozen lake in Colorado.
They're stuck in 1982.
Could be Centipede.
Yeah. Here you go.
I want that to be real. You know me. I'm very alien hopeful.
Yeah. Well, another alien has spoken out about our procreation tactics here and says that we're not doing it enough. Elon Musk would like you to start banging. He says civilization is going to crumble if people don't start having more children. He said there are not enough people, and I can't emphasize this enough. There are not enough people. He said that the low and rapidly declining birth rates are one of the biggest risks to our civilization. And they said, well, is this why you have so many kids? He's got 6 kids, if you don't know. Elon Musk does. And he said he's just trying to set a good example for the rest of us, so start having babies.
This is so alien agenda driven.
You think that's him?
Oh, yeah. More humans.
I don't trust anything he says.
I don't trust any man with a star fleet.
Not only is he an alien, he's a man alien.
A person with a star fleet, that's too much power for one individual. I don't trust him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Also, you've got an interesting scuffle happening at a Waffle House in Tennessee. I know that seems shocking. Yeah, but apparently there was a 31-year-old that was back there working the grill. And not only could you get delicious waffles and hash browns, but you could also pick up a little bit of meth, too.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. I hate to draw conclusions and profile, but Waffle House, Tennessee, meth. Check, and check. Yeah, it all works out. Yeah, he was charged with the sale and delivery of meth and possession of drug paraphernalia. So apparently, if you want some meth in Tennessee, just go find your local Waffle House.
Did he get a meal too? Do we know?
You got
the story?
everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you got some delicious waffles, hash browns, and meth.
What's it called? Smothered. What's their
smothered, covered, chunked?
Yeah.
The chunks are now not ham anymore. Now they're meth chunks.
Ugh, meth chunks.
Ugh.
Yeah.
2 words that do not belong together.
Yeah. A guy in Atlanta got upset with his rideshare driver because he didn't have a cigarette to give him, so he did the only sensible thing we all would do. He pulled a gun on him. Yeah. Actually, he pulled 2. Sorry. 2 handguns. He double-fisted. Yes, and even if he had a cigarette, at that point, you got 2 guns. So how are you going to smoke?
Is he in the Three Amigos?
Yes, he went 2 pistolas. He pulled out. He told the guy that he's going to be shot if he doesn't continue driving. The driver eventually managed to escape his own vehicle and take off running. And then he found a cop and said, hey, that guy pulled 2 guns on me because I didn't have a cigarette for him. They found the dude and they arrested him.
That guy really loves smoking.
Yeah. I guess he felt like you need to have ciggies. And they're in a rideshare, which is a bad idea if you don't want people smoking in your car. But, I digress. Just welcome to Atlanta, basically.
There's a lot wrong with that story.
There is a lot, yeah. Mm-hmm. Heard that the sales of tequila and craft beer are trending up. Yay, all right. But vodka and hard seltzer are declining.
Interesting.
Some of that hard seltzer tastes weird. It's got a weird aftertaste to it.
Well, you get a weird buzz with it. I do, at least. I know some people said, they love it. But for me, when I drink the hard seltzer, I don't even touch it at all anymore. Because, it does have a weird aftertaste, one. And then I just start feeling weird.
It seems, though, that those hard seltzers, they always do the best at a party with the chicks. Chicks always gravitate to. I've seen you.
Love them.
I see you sipping on them every now and then. Mama's had too many shots, Kev.
I've taken down a White Claw or 2. I don't like the burn.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes me a little bit too squirrely.
And you don't need any of that.
Yeah,
No, we don't need a squirrely Virginia.
I need to bring it down a notch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As I mentioned earlier, today is National Brownie Day.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a medical marijuana company in Massachusetts that decided to celebrate by making the biggest weed brownie ever baked. It was 850 pounds and has 20,000 milligrams of THC. Just to let you know, a standard dose is usually 10 milligrams.
Whoa.
I wonder, though, if you just had a piece of that, would it really give you...
Yeah. In fact, they say there's 2,000 brownies packed into one. So
wow.
Yeah, that's how much they did. So yeah, if you had just one of the 2,000 brownies that it made, it would do the job for you.
Remember that time you called your grandma Beulah, Kevin, and you asked her if she was going to make you pot brownies?
Oh yeah,
she didn't understand. Pot brownies.
Yeah.
She thought that you cooked them like in a big pot.
In a big pot. Yeah.
That's just adorable.
It was so adorable.
Yeah. She was all in.
That's great.
She was going to whip them up. Okay, Kevin, I'll make them.
Oh, Kevin. Yeah, it required 1,344 eggs, 81 pounds of flour, and took an entire day to make the world's largest pot brownie.
But what a fun day that was. I'm sure they had a very fun time doing that.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got so much coverage probably in the press.
I'm sure they were partaking.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And here is a flight attendant making the best out of a bad situation. It happened on Southwest, and their flight from Phoenix on Sunday had multiple delays before they could finally get the takeoff. So one of the flight attendants decided to entertain the passengers by rapping the safety instructions. How do you think they did?
Let's go. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. My name is Adele, and I'd like to say Captain Bill says it's got to be we on our way. So fasten your seatbelt, take them nice and tight. You better do them because we're going to check if they're right. Carry on bags under the seat on the floor. There's an overhead compartment where they can be stored. Seats back and trays, locked and upright. Pretty soon the ground will be out of sight. Laptop, computers, cars, down straight away. Are we ready to go? What do you say? Welcome aboard, SWA.
All right.
Man, that is one of those things where you have to nail it. You cannot mess that up. If you mess it up, it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you can totally, like, because where the flight attendants are, you could, like, have just lyrics in front of you. Like, you could totally fake that. You wouldn't have to freestyle.
I feel like that wasn't off the top of the dome, though.
Right.
A real MC gets in front of the audience, lets them see it. Real MC.
Apparently, there were a lot of words in 2021 that were really tripping us up, and a lot of people just could not pronounce. So they've come out with the mispronunciation guide for the year. These were the most mispronounced words that we had.
Something tells me this is a bit created to make you look dumb, Bird.
Yeah.
No, I think it is created to show you how hard it is to pronounce some of these new words they threw on us in 2021.
Watch out, you're in the Ralston spin zone.
Yeah, what the
No.
witch said. Yeah, this smells like it's not going to bode well for the bird.
This smells of embarrassment and shame.
Well, Denny's just grabbing the shock collar. Yeah.
Oh, no. There's an element of shockery?
Yeah. Well, it's, the best way to train somebody to do something right, that's what shot collars are created for, was to train for correct behavior.
Oh, you should do a new segment. Train that bird.
Train that bird, yes.
Our bird is wild. I don't know if he's trainable.
Well, we'll see. We're going to see if he can navigate his way through all these hard-to-pronounce words.
Cool, and Virginia gets to shock me. That seems fair.
Yeah.
So much power.
Okay, you've got the 5 top words on the list. I've got the phonetic pronunciation in front of me. Let's see if you can do it correct. Let's start with word number 1. It seems to make the most sense.
Chuggy?
Chuggy is correct.
Whoa.
Bird, that's awesome, dude.
Look at you.
Yeah, if you don't know chuggy, it's a Gen Z term for things that are unfashionable or outdated. So if you're a boomer and you hear you're chuggy, it's not a compliment.
You said chuggy.
Yeah. You're wearing stuff that's out of style. It's old.
I even think saying the term boomer is chuggy. No?
You're right.
Yeah. So there you go. I'm chuggy. Just call me chuggy. That's all I am. Next one should be a breeze, Jay Bird. Word number 2 on the mispronunciation guide for 2021.
Chipotle is how I've always heard it said. Chipotle. Chipotle.
Chipotle. I'm going to give you credit on that.
Or Chantoodle.
Chipotle. Yeah.
Chartoodle.
Chipotle. Yeah.
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
All right.
That's correct. Okay. You're 2 words down, 3 left. What about the next word?
Dogecoin.
Again?
Dogecoin.
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 That's where it trips people up. It's spelled DOGECOIN. So a lot of people think it's like Doja Cat, and they call it Doja Coin. It's actually just Dogecoin.
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 Just don't even tell me when you're going to shock me. Let me just go ahead and just be talking in my regular voice. Oh, okay.
I guess that was it. Yeah.
She got me.
Okay.
Oh, you'll know when I do it.
Okay.
But just don't tell me. Just do it. And you'll know.
You prefer that to the countdown?
I do.
I just know the kids riding along in their cars love to chant, 3, 2, 1, bring in the pain.
You know, you're right. You do you, witch. You do you.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I give Panda his steroid shots, Rocco yells, 3, 2, 1, bring in the pain.
Oh, man.
Yeah, do your witch act. All right, the next one.
Word number 4 is actually on the mispronunciation guide for 2021 because in this last year, both President Biden and former President Barack Obama both mispronounced this city.
Well, because it looks sort of easy, which makes me think...
I know, right?
It's not easy, but then it makes me think, are you overthinking the easiness, which makes it hard?
You're right.
When it should be easy.
It could be.
Whoa.
I was a whoa. What do you think? What is that word? How do you pronounce it correctly?
We're going to the city of Glasgow. Going to Glasgow.
Going to Glasgow?
Going to Glasgow.
That's what Biden
I'm
said.
kidding.
That's what Obama said. It's not right.
Was it Glasgow?
Well, that'd
No.
be something, wouldn't it?
It's not what you do on the weekend.
Is it Glasgow?
It's just Glasgow. The W is silent at the end. You don't say that.
See,
Glasgow.
I always grew up in a world where if it's G-O-W, it's...
I know. Yeah.
Well, Gow, Mo, go,
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
Mo.
That's, I know. When do you ever have a silent W? Well, I guess you do here. So.
You
there
ready?
go.
Just give it.
A 3, 2, 1. Bring in Le Pen.
Oh, man.
Gosh,
How did you hurt your nipple?
I banged my heart on the counter, pushing it
Your
off.
heart? Oh, jeez. That's tough. Okay.
I shock hard, dog.
He does. He does. Okay, only one more word left on the 2021 Mispronunciation Guide. It's a word you're seeing all over the news, and people are mispronouncing it all over the place. There's actually 2 correct answers that they're saying right now, according to Webster's.
So, I've heard people say Omicron, 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 Omicron.
Omicron. You were going down the right path to start.
Is it Omicron? Is it Omicron?
Omicron or Omicron.
And what did I say?
You went Micron instead of Ma.
I mean, tomato.
But it is in pronunciation.
Just shock me, please.
Uno, dos, tres.
Hold on. I want to try to do it to where I meditate and I don't move a muscle.
Oh, yeah, just let it,
Wow.
yeah.
And a peaceful
Just let it
state.
ride, yeah.
Let me cross my
Let it ride, yeah.
I'm not going to move a muscle.
Crisscross applesauce, here he goes.
Tres, dos, uno. So sorry.
Okay.
Hey.
Did I move?
Yes.
Could you imagine if you saw a guy meditating and all of a sudden just did that? What just happened?
It's kind of fun.
There you go. All right, now you know how to pronounce some things correctly. Okay, so who on the show do you think is most likely to do each of these things? If we're talking about going and obsessing over a celebrity, who would get caught up in that the most? My first thought is Virginia, without a doubt.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen me do it.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
I don't obsess over celebrities. Sports figures is the only thing that kind of gets me.
I've seen you get googly-eyed over that Kirk Herbstreit.
I do. And honestly, Miami Hurricane fans, you need to thank him because he saved your football program, by the way.
I get more excited. That we know that one guy, he looks just like Rod Stewart, but it's not Rod Stewart. If I see the look-alike of
You
Rod
obsess
Stewart...
more over people who look like celebrities but aren't.
Yeah, it's weird who I get
You and
excited.
TV reporters.
Yeah.
Especially weathermen.
Steve Weagle, I saw him
Yeah.
see our chicks. and-
Meteorologists, yeah.
Everybody's got their hot button, though.
Yeah.
There's a celebrity that all of us would dork out about.
Agreed.
Like if you were at Avocado Grill that day where Billy Joel was sitting outside and you could see the whole outline of his package because his pants were too tight, you would have definitely been into it.
It would have been cool, but I wouldn't ever... I mean, I'd be like, oh my gosh, Billy Joel, but I would never go up to him. I would never bother him.
Yeah.
Steve Weagle. I was like, Steve Weagle, what's up? I
Yeah.
watch you, bitch. You know,
I watch
He
you.
loves when you say that to him,
bitch.
yeah.
I mean in a loving way, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That wasn't him. That was the ankle talking.
You're
course.
right.
Okay, who on the show do you think is most likely to bungee jump? Who would be most likely to do that? I've actually done that once. So I don't know if that qualifies me.
Yeah, I think you've done it. You
Yeah.
win.
I guess I would. I would
would-
see Bird doing it for the same reason I did. We're both scared of heights. I only did it because of radio coaxing.
It would be me at this point because it would be a bit or something. But
Yeah.
you've already did it, but I don't see you wanting to do it any time in your near future. If someone had to do it now, it'd probably be me.
I think so.
It would suck.
Yeah, I did it once. I have no desire to do it again.
Did you like it?
It was easier than I thought. It was kind of cool. I did it at night. It was over the water. So I think that made it easier because you couldn't really see a lot. The guy just said there was a red light off in the distance. He said, look at that, and then just don't think about it and jump. And I did that. And when you're falling, I was like, whoa, this is kind of cool. So I did like it.
Yeah, because I jumped out of a plane and did the skydiving, and that was. I don't know if I liked it or not. It was pretty.
You don't know?
Pretty
It's
scary.
intense.
I
Yeah.
like that I did it. I'm glad that I did do it.
You could see too much and it was too light. I think you would have liked the bungee jumping at night over water better.
You and the Queen were there the time I did the skydiving.
I remember that. Okay, who on the show is most likely to visit a nude beach? That's Bird all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's there in his head right now.
I hear it's not that great.
My sister did this. So she went to St. Martin, and there's a whole entire nude beach. And so she was doing keto for like 6 weeks up until, so she felt good about her body.
Okay.
And she went to the nude beach. She said she was the youngest and the best looking there.
Okay.
And that's not fun.
So I like.
I don't know. Some people are like, I like being in a room where I'm the most attractive or on a beach.
I disagree.
I like being naked, and I like going outside. I don't like people around me, though. I wouldn't want people around me. I bend over a lot.
Yeah, I get the nudist concept until you start bringing other naked people around you. And then I'm like, I don't need this. I don't want to see that.
I'm just always contorting in the most just unpleasant ways. I
Yeah.
mean, stretching this way, and I got to be in my own little environment for that.
I'm with you on that.
But I do like being naked outdoors.
Okay, yeah.
I do like that.
I'm with you on
in
that,
the
yeah.
pool or by a bush.
I've been doing that sunbathing nude. It's great.
Remind me to put that GoPro on your fence.
I mean,
want
look.
to see what's going on over there.
Well, have Christmas come early. That's on you. You want to see the goodies? Come on in.
Come on in. Okay, who on the show do you think is most likely to turn into a politician after their radio career?
The Kevin Ross.
Mayor Hair.
That's right. Yeah. And who is most likely to be the most hated on this show?
Just currently, because it's Virginia, but you mean in the future?
Well, yeah, I think it could rotate depending upon. I think everybody has the person that they love the most and the least.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it could differ from person to person. But yeah, Virginia seems to challenge people the most.
I'm polarizing.
Yeah.
She's a witch. That's what they do.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
I'm not for everybody, only the cool people.
She's not here to be loved by everybody, Kevin.
Are you having a rough day? Sometimes going to the F My Life website will make you feel a little bit better because these are people that are going through tough experiences themselves, but they just try to look at the comedic side of life. Somebody posted up there and said, today my cab driver told me about the time that he tried to commit suicide by driving off a bridge, all while we were crossing over a river. Dang. Yeah, the one time I tried to commit suicide. Yeah.
No, let's talk about happy stuff.
It is weird, man. Uber cars and cabs, sometimes the conversation can get deep and weird quickly.
They can sometimes be in a really dark place.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Somebody else put on the FML site said, today I realized that even the worst criminals have girls falling for them, and meanwhile I just got ghosted again. What the hell?
It's crazy. There's chicks that will go and they'll go in court or they'll wait outside the courthouse with some of these murderers. They end up falling in love with some of these serial killers.
It is a bizarre
It
thing because a
is.
lot of them, they're not typically not good-looking guys either. They don't really bring a lot to the table.
It's
What
kind
sort
of dangerous.
Yeah, right. What sort of fall in love with? I don't get it.
It's a little dangerous. You are right.
If the best indicator of future behavior is past behavior, well, he's murdered.
How Ted Bundy got married in court.
Crazy, right?
When he was on
In court?
trial.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in trial. He ended up getting married
In the courtroom?
He did some maneuver where he and his the woman that he ended up getting married to. They did something to where it was in front of a judge and they were legally married.
Unreal.
Yeah.
What do you think her parents are thinking? Be like, what did we? This is
You
the
got her pregnant in prison as well.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. How about that? Also from the FML site, somebody said, today it's the middle of the night and I just watched a Kenny G documentary and I found it absolutely fascinating.
Some of those documentaries can make anybody seem interested.
But now you've gone too far.
Right.
How bummed out would you be if you had to watch an hour and a half Kenny G documentary?
I'm not going to lie. That's going to take the wind out of my sails.
I don't think I would seek it out.
But you had to. You're stuck in the situation.
It's not going to be a good night.
Yes.
I got so many things I'd rather do.
Somebody else posted up. They said, my mom tried to diagnose my sickness with advice she got from a dog magazine. I think you have worms. What? This person said, today my long-term boyfriend insisted on a mouth hug. Okay. That's an interesting term for it.
What?
Huh.
What's a mouth hug?
What Kevin just did.
Show me on Kevin.
Okay, well, show you this banana.
Yeah.
That's what Ralston's telling me.
Yeah, so my long-term boyfriend insisted on that, and when I asked what he would do in return, he said, I was thinking about McDonald's. Oh, what a gentleman he is. Yeah. He wants you to do that, and he's going to, take you to McDonald's?
He's a McJerk.
Yes, he is. Somebody said, today I was training a new girl at work, and we're always told to find common interests with the people that we are training to make it less awkward for them. Little did I know, as we kept talking, I found out our common interest would be my boyfriend, FML. Okay.
They're both dating the same guy?
Apparently, yes. As she kept talking to this person, she realized, oh, do you have a boyfriend? Yeah, let me see a photo. Oh, that's my boyfriend, too. That's kind of awkward.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. And if this isn't a way to ruin a day, somebody said today, and for the first time in my life, I was unable to trust a fart.
Oh.
It happens.
It does happen, unfortunately. Oh, I know a lot of people got the holiday Christmas parties going on. This week is crammed with them. Next week is crazy busy. I know some people that, like, every single night, they got a different party they got to run off to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, quite a festive time. And tonight, we're going to be doing our company Christmas party.
We're making the plans right now, Kevin. We're arranging the Ubers and all the situations. I believe we're going to go and drink a little bit.
Oh, you are?
What time are you getting there, Virginia?
Well, I'm going to get to your house to braid your hair.
Okay.
I have to braid this diva's hair before she'll go to the party.
Oh, okay. You did. Kev,
she wants to look all cute.
Kev, what time are you getting there?
She needs to look cute. I don't know. I've got a lot of issues here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go, unfortunately.
I got issues.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get my kid from school until 5:30. The party's over at 7, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's over at 7?
Yeah.
I think so.
How are you going to get turned?
It starts at 4.
Yeah, it goes 4 to 7. Yeah.
Oh, then do you want to come over at 3? Little PG, little pregame?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is turning into a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a thing where we show up at 4 hammered.
Well, the way it's going to go, I can already map this whole thing out. It's not going to start right at, the food will not be available right at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And the bar will probably be open. There'll be maybe a little hors d'oeuvre section. That food will not be out at 4.
So you don't want to get there till the food's out, right?
I will. If we start drinking, I'll be ready to go at any point. I'll help set up at 2.
Don't they typically, I mean, especially if you got 3 hours, don't they typically have the food out? It's a little buffet style, correct?
No, not in years past. They put it out after the party starts.
The buffet.
Oh, they do. Okay.
There is a little table with food. There is. That's how.
I thought they had.
Crudité.
Yeah.
They do like
I didn't know what that means. What is that, French?
It means that she's wrong because they always have food out when we get there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd seen some stuff at that table, right?
Yeah. There's like fruits and vegetables, assorted meats and cheeses.
Yeah.
They had this one thing 3 years ago. It was the French onion soup hors d'oeuvre. I've talked about it a lot.
It's a mini bread bowl filled with French onion soup, and then it's got a little cap on it and the cheese. And Jaybird loved it so much, they ended up giving him like a tray of them to take home.
They were so sweet.
And put in his freezer so he could have them.
Freezer, i.e. my tummy.
Yeah.
They gave him a tray to freeze and eat later. He ate them all.
I wonder if you can make those. Ooh, we'll talk. We have a lot to talk about during braiding.
I got to braid his hair. I got to make him bread bowl appetizers.
Well, there's a lot going into this.
Bitch, we ain't dating.
Yeah.
It's the holiday season. We do things for each other.
You better peel off a 50.
I will. For braids and some snacks, I'm deal.
All right, deal.
Okay. Well, we'll give you an update tomorrow about how the party goes tonight. Is everybody coming in here hungover then? Or?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, good. All right.
Unless it's a 2-drink minimum, which we talked about that too. That could be the case.
Oh, yeah. They give you a couple of those tickets,
They
right?
give you drink tickets, and when they're gone, they're gone.
Oh, right, a drink ticket thing? Well, I know I combat that.
Pocket full of Fireball?
Just the pregame.
Go and say, hey, we got to get Kevin's over there. Can we get his tickets for him?
We could do like a secret of my success type of thing where we try to tell everyone Kevin is at the party.
Kevin's over by the buffet.
You just missed him, and Daniel's will be in the bathroom, and he'll have the door closing. He just went in the crapper.
Yeah. He'll be in there a while.
Dumping at the Christmas party.
He can't be seen. He can only be spoken about.
That crudité didn't agree with him.
Oh, crudité.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Crudité.
Bird, if you would, before we get to the After the Show podcast, wrap us all up here with your thought for the day, my friend.
Do you want motivational, or do you want more kind of like, hey, this is fun, but there's some wisdom behind it?
I like fun and wisdom.
Okay.
Fun and wisdom is a great combination.
We need all the wisdom we can get around here.
The broccoli says, I look like a small tree. The mushroom says, I look like an umbrella. The walnut says, I look like a brain. And the banana says, can we please change the subject?
Kind of long.
It was long, but I had bananas in my hand.
Bananas in your hand.
That was wisdom?
You're having a good time.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.